Thorough investigation into Commando's death. Contraband cigarettes worth 25.4 million ringgit seized this year. Good evening, welcome to News on 2. I'm Jessica Lee. The Royal Malaysia Police, or PDRM, are conducting a thorough investigation into the death of a commando officer who died in a shooting demonstration at Lok Kawi camp in Sabah yesterday. Now describing the incident as unfortunate, the Inspector General of Police, Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid Badur, said the probe was carried out according to the Standard Operating Procedure, or SOP, to identify the actual cause of the incident. He explained the investigation will be carried out in detail before making any statement.
Saya belum dapat maklumat yang terakhir, tetapi siasatan memang dijalankan mengikut prosedur yang ada lah ya. Ada kematian, kita nak tahu punca dia. Jadi agak terlalu awal untuk saya untuk memberikan tetapi siasatan penuh berjalan ya. Saya yakin ada SOP-nya yang mungkin bukan terlepas pandang. Itu yang dikatakan malang tidak berbau ya. Dah diatur, dah disusun elok-elok, berlaku juga.
Yesterday, Major Muhammad Zahir was confirmed dead after being shot with a live bullet during an army exhibition in conjunction with the launching of the 13th Army Brigade and 5th Infantry Division at the Lok Kawi Army Camp in Kota Kinabalu. Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid was speaking at a press conference after the 2019 Perak Contingent Pahlawan Negara Medal Award giving ceremony in Greek. Perak Menteri Besar Datuk Sri Ahmad Faizal Azumu delivered the awards to 500 recipients consisting of officers, retirees and members of the police force. On another note, Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid also said that a Turkish teacher and his family, who were believed to be involved in terrorist activities, had been sent back to their country of origin last week. He said the family of 6, including 4 children, were handed over to Turkish authorities with the coordination of the Turkish embassy in Kuala Lumpur on a regular flight.
Kita dapat maklumat daripada pihak sana bahawa guru tersebut terlibat dalam satu kumpulan yang menghancurkan menggunakan kekerasan yang dikatakan kumpulan Gulen Veto yang nak menjatuh, yang melancarkan rampasan kuasa berdarah menyebabkan 200 orang mati. So kita dapat maklumat yang so kita ambil tindakan. So saya yakin apabila diserahkan begitu, saya yakin orang yang diserahkan itu akan mendapat keadilan di bawah sistem perundangan negara Turki itu.
All 6 of them were sent back to Turkish authorities via commercial flight last week. Datuk Sri Abdul Hamid also stressed that United Nations High Commission for Refugee not to make any accusation towards Malaysian police in regards to that incident. A total of 306 million sticks of contraband cigarettes worth 25.4 million ringgit were seized by the Royal Malaysian Customs Department nationwide this year so far. Now, Customs Director General Datuk Sri Paddy Abdul Rahim said 1,214 people were arrested for cigarette smuggling offences between 1st of January and yesterday, involving a total of 277 million ringgit in unpaid duties and taxes. Datuk Sri Paddy said Customs will continue to curb cigarette smuggling activities by widening the area of monitoring, such as airports and the country's borders. He said this to reporters at the Kemaman Customs Department today, which was also attended by Terengganu Customs Director Dato' Razi Mohamad. In a related development, he said Terengganu Customs successfully foiled a cigarette smuggling syndicate with the arrest of a 31-year-old lorry driver near the East Coast Highway 2, Kerteh Toll Plaza last Friday. Datuk Sri Paddy said upon checking the lorry, custom officers found 113,500 boxes of cigarettes believed to have been smuggled and worth 207,200 ringgit, and with unpaid duties and taxes valued at 1.5 million ringgit. The suspect will be remanded for 15 days and the case will be investigated under Section 135, subsection 1E of the Customs Act 1967. Major Muhammad Zahir Armaya, who died during a shooting presentation at the launch of the 5th Division Infantry in Lokawi, Sabah yesterday, was buried at the Tambun Muslim Cemetery in Ipoh, Perak. The overcast sky and drizzle following heavy rain early this morning mirrored the mood for his funeral at about 8:20 a.m. after final rites were performed at his mother-in-law's home in Taman Perpaduan, Tambun. The rites and super prayers were led by Religion Staff Officer of the 2nd Brigade Headquarters, Lieutenant Colonel Titan Abdul Wahab. Also present was Perak Menteri Besar Datuk Sri Ahmad Faizal Azumu. Earlier, Muhammad Zahir's remains arrived at about 5:45 a.m. for the Wardiburn camp in Jalan Genting Klang, Setapak, and were received by family members, friends and neighbours who had been waiting since 3 a.m. Muhammad Zahir, 36, a commando officer from the 11th Regiment Special Unit, died at 9:20 a.m. at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Kota Kinabalu. Muhammad Zahir was assigned to the Sungai Udang Camp, Melaka, and was from Kuala Lumpur. He was a father to 5 children aged between 5 months and 9 years old. The former Special Officer to Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak today denied that close to $885,000 or 3.7 million ringgit, which was deposited into his BSI Switzerland account, was a reward from Low Tek Joe, the fugitive businessman who is also known as Joe Low. Datuk Amhari Effendi Nazaruddin, 43, said this when cross-examined by Datuk Sri Najib's lead counsel, Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdullah, on the 5th day of the former Premier's One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB trial. The 8th prosecution witness also disagreed with Defence Counsel's suggestion that he received the money from Joe Low because he had dispensed favours to Joe Low for many years. The witness also disagreed with Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi's suggestion that the BSI Switzerland account, which was claimed to be open for political purposes, was just a creation or imagination. Datuk Amhari also said that the BSI bank account that he opened in Singapore under instruction from Joe Low in 2012 was registered under a shell company. Datuk Sri Najib, 66, is facing 4 charges of abusing his position to corruptly obtain 2.3 billion ringgit of 1MDB funds and 21 counts of money laundering related to the money. The trial before Judge Colin Lawrence Akira continues. Up next after the break, system to replace pension schemes still under discussion. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail said the proposed contractual scheme to replace the pension scheme for civil servants is still under study.
Masih dalam peringkat kajian, saya difahamkan dan dia akan bawa dan diangkat kepada kerajaan untuk kesetujuan ke atau tidak. Kita akan bincangkan lebih lanjut lagi.
Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah was speaking to the media after attending a financing program called Women in Business, specifically for women entrepreneurs by Bank Islam at Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur. Yesterday, Public Service Department Director General Datuk Borhan Dola said the move to replace the pension scheme was decided at a special Public Service Reform Committee meeting in October 2018 that wanted the service to be minimized in phases and based on need. He said it was also aimed at reducing the burden of pensions, which is approaching 28 billion ringgit. He added that the new contractual scheme, which is being studied, would offer better pay, welfare and protection. The federal government has announced the enforcement of a new standard operating procedure for bauxite mining in Pahang, promising more stringent regulations of the industry. Water, Land and Natural Resources Minister Dr. A. Xavier Jayakumar said the SOP was implemented from today after the final details were ironed out between his ministry and the Pahang government.
Kerjasama antara Kementerian Air Tanah dan Sumber Asli dengan pihak kerajaan negeri Pahang mencakupi aspek-aspek seperti berikut. Nombor 1, memastikan pelaksanaan aktiviti perlombongan secara mampan. Nombor 2, menguruskan dengan teratur permohonan berhubungan aktiviti-aktiviti perlombongan dan pengeksportan bauxite. Nombor 3, menjalankan penguasaan di atas ketidakpatuhan prosedur-prosedur dalam SOP ini mengikut bidang kuasa masing-masing. Dan 4, melaksanakan pemantauan bersama.
The minister added that the Pakatan Harapan government has vowed to act on the long-standing concerns of local communities affected by the bauxite mining operations throughout Pahang, particularly in Gebeng, where pollution has reached critical level. He also promised to crack down on illegal miners and tighten licensing prerequisites, define permissible zones for mining and cap exports, among other measures. The minister further noted that the new SOP will define a clear zoning rule to keep the mines far from settlements. The federal government said it plans to adopt the SOP at the national level. It is unclear if the illegal mines found near the schools have been shut down. Now, pre-existing Rakan Muda complexes need to be fully utilised by collaborating with the private sector. Youth and Sports Minister Sept Abdul Rahman explained that youth's involvement with sports and recreations could prevent them from any negative activities.
Seperti saya tekankan tadi, bukan saja di kawasan bandar tetapi juga di kawasan separa bandar ada 2 bandar. We have many kompleks rakan muda yang sekarang ini dikunjung oleh ribuan anak muda setiap minggu, tetapi pada masa yang sama kita perlukan kolaborasi bersama dengan sektor swasta untuk menghidupkan semula kompleks-kompleks rakan muda ini.
Sept today officiated the Unlimited Moves campaign, which was organised in collaboration with U Mobile and Impact Malaysia. The initiative urges the youth to fully utilise the Puchong Rakan Muda complex, which is now known as Space Rubik's Complete, with badminton, basketball, volleyball, sepak takraw and hockey courts. Also present at the ceremony, U Mobile Chief Executive Officer Wong Hing Tuk and Impact Malaysia Chief Executive Officer Ahmad Faris Amir. And that's all the time we have. In our top story, thorough investigation into Commando's death. A programming note: catch the second leg of the World Cup Asia Cup 2023 qualifying round match between Indonesia and Malaysia in Jakarta, with kickoff at 8:30 tonight right here on TV2. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching.